Once upon a time, bad bitch Eve a villain lived in the city.
Hi, welcome to my basic Walmart grocery haul. So let's start off with some veggies and some greens. My favorite things to get from Walmart are these fresh spinach leaves. I love, what I do is I'll get like a rotisserie chicken from Walmart and I'll shred it and debone it, and then I keep the bones and I make a bone broth from it and I drink that bone broth, and then I use this along with the shredded chicken in chopped salad. Lately I've been craving for broccoli, but broccoli with cheese, so I did get me some broccoli crowns today, and I do want to just eat this with, cheese melted over it. I got green onions because of course it's like a basic in cooking. I add that to my dishes, and I did get some mangoes because I do want to make mango cheesecake, but I also want to make like a mango aqua fresca. I saw a recipe on YouTube for mango aqua fresca mixed with some condensed milk, and it just looked so good, and I think I'm going to make that. So I did get a whole bunch of these mangoes, and the one thing I always get are limes. I love limes. Ever since I made that summer lemonade, those summer lemonades with lime, and I made one lemonade with an actual lemon. The lemon mix. So the lemonade I made with the lime versus the lemonade I made with an actual lemon, I really preferred the lime mix. It was just, you still get that citrus and that lime lemon taste, but it's just a bit not as tart as you do with a lemon. And so now every time I do opt to make a lemonade, I do use limes instead, and maybe it's called a limeade, but I do prefer lime over lemon in regards to lemonade, limeade. I did get ginger root because I do make my ginger carrot shots. I add some turmeric in there, and I love it. I love taking these shots in the morning, and it's really refreshing because the ginger is kind of like has a spice to it, and I love the refreshing kick I get from that ginger shot in the morning. I also got me some, are these nectarines or peaches, or I got these because they won't be in stock at the stores after a certain time, and I did want to eat these with burrata, but they did not have burrata at Walmart. So I did get these, and I'll probably get my burrata from another store. So I did get peaches, nectarines, or whatever these were, but they're going to be out of season eventually. Now, I do like sweet stuff. I'm actually more of a savory person. I am probably 90% savory and 10% sweet in regards to my food preference and snack. I got strawberries. I just get the small container, the small pack of strawberries. I'm not really a strawberry person. My grandson is though, so I do stock up on strawberries for when he's over here with me. And then I got some unsweetened applesauce. Oh my goodness! I got some unsweetened applesauce because I am thinking of making Crate and Barrel's apple cider donuts, and this is one of the ingredients in that recipe. So of course, fall is kind of like a baking season, and so I did stock up on cornstarch, baking soda, ooh, that's spilling, baking soda, and some baking powder along with like this unflavored gelatin, because I am going to make a no-bake mango cheesecake. I made it. I'll insert a picture of the mango cheesecake that I made here, and it was so good. And so I want to make it again, and I needed this, I needed to restock on that in order to make it. And okay, so that's kind of like in regards to baking and stuff. Now, my sweet tooth, I did get Oreo Thins. This is the tiramisu flavor, and I do prefer the Oreo Thins. Once in a while, I will crave for Twinkies, and I turned my grandson on to this for the first time. He's never had Twinkies in his life, and I had gotten the blue Twinkies over, the July 4th season. It was in stores, and so I got that, and he had Twinkies for the first time, and he loved it. He loved the Twinkies, and I do crave Twinkies once in a while, so I did get a supply for Levi and I. And another thing that I got is this pistachio butter, because you know how that viral Dubai chocolate with pistachio nut butter and that phyllo dough is so popular. So I did want to try that. So I did buy this pistachio nut butter. And last but not least, I did get peanut butter cup ice cream. I'm not really an ice cream person. I really prefer like orange cream popsicles or like Haagen-Dazs popsicles. I'm really more of a popsicle person, or like those chocolate, those ice cream puffs. I'm really more of that. I'm not really an ice cream person. I prefer popsicles, but I prefer cream popsicles over, like those flavored fruit ones. But for some reason, because I had a colonoscopy done yesterday, I had to prepare, food-wise for my upcoming colonoscopy, and I bought vanilla ice cream for the first time. But normally, I'm not an ice cream person. I love like orange cream creamsicles or Haagen-Dazs popsicles. But because I was preparing for my upcoming colonoscopy, ice cream was one of the things that that was on the the food diet restriction, and so I ended up buying vanilla ice cream, and it was so good. Like I had it and I was like, ice cream isn't that bad at all. And I was constantly just eating it with a cone, and it was so good. And then I started seeing a lot of the Reese's peanut butter cup ice cream commercials, and I was gonna get that, but it was like $5, and I looked at the ingredients, and they seemed like the same ingredients as this Great Value one, and this was $2.97, so I ended up opting for this instead. And I just love, now I'm kind of like okay. And I'm thinking of getting, like the hard shell type of, the ice cream hard shell type of syrup, the one that you pour over your ice cream and then it hardens. I think I'm gonna look for that and get that for, my ice cream moments. Another thing that I also love getting at Walmart are these Biscoff cookies. I love these. Whenever you travel, I don't know if it's just international or just like on the plane, they do give you a Biscoff cookie, and it is just so good. You can't beat these Biscoff cookies, and they're like $2, like a little less than $3. And normally I do buy my bread from the actual France store because it's cheaper, but I just didn't want to make another trip.